Hey everyone, I am back. I had a couple of you posting like, "Hey man, where are you? What's going on? Are you okay?" Yes, I'm okay. Thank you for your concern. As you guys know, I've told you I have a day job, and between that and gigging on the weekends and everything, kind of a hectic schedule. Yes, I do have a real job, even though I've played music all my life. I do have a real job because somewhere I think like in the late 70s or into the 80s, I realized that as much as I loved music and loved playing music, I loved not being broke more. And so I pursued a day job always with the intention of leaving it at a moment's notice if I had to. But I didn't, and thank goodness I didn't. But anyway, so that's where I've been. And so Allie is here with me today.
Oh, I'm trying to reach my hand out there.
There she is.
I think it depends on the season when you're most busy.
Yeah, it depends.
It's kind of just, some months are different.
Yeah, and truthfully, doing these videos, is quite an undertaking. And there are some people that really commit a lot of time and energy to this. And I get it. If they're making a good income from it, I get it. And it would be nice to
retire.
Yeah, it would be nice to do something like this full time. Maybe when I get old, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I don't have the time. So we do our videos all in one shot. Basically, everything is one shot. And usually the only edits we do is me putting this on pause and running back and grabbing a guitar. But I don't have to do that today. So this is what I'm going to be using today. This is a beautiful Fender Custom Shop Poblano 2 Stratocaster. And this is currently my favorite guitar. It's got a big chunky neck on it. Nice relicking done on it. It's just a great guitar. I got it running through this little Sonic Cake thing. That's kind of low volume. Let's see if we can turn that up a little bit. It's just got such a glorious sound. It's just nice. It's a great guitar. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. And so Allie has set up a list here of tunes for me. The first one is going to be Youngblood, which I've done a couple before, and I've been very impressed by the music and the passion behind it and everything. It's just really cool. And from the comments I'm getting, I see a lot of you guys are too. And so although there are a couple negative comments when people don't like them, and to each their own. There's things that out there that I don't particularly care for as well. So it's all good. Anyway, let's take a listen to this.
You know what the thing about him is though?
What's that?
It's like he's just a likable person. So it's like, because it's like, sure, there's people that's like, oh my god, that's my favorite band, but they're like assholes in real life.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think it's just people just also just like him. He's just like a good, nice person.
Yeah.
Which adds to reasons to like him.
Yeah, he seems like a guy that has a lot of that youthful enthusiasm when you first discover what you're passionate about in life and you just jump into the deep end right away. And he's got that vibe. He's got that energy. So I think a lot of people can sense that and feel that and like that. So let's take a listen. So this is from the Ozzy concert, right? The Ozzy tribute concert.
The one that Ozzy was actually in, like his last concert.
Oh.
I feel unhappy. I feel so sad. I've lost the best friend that I ever had. She was my woman. I love her so. But it's too late now. I've let her go. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. shed the earth we shed each day, and love together we found a way. But still the world had its evil way. My heart was blinded, love went astray. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. Make some fucking Brother, let me see the lights in the air. All the way to the top. And sing it to me. I can't hear you. Say, I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. It took so long to realize, and I can still hear her last goodbyes. Now all my days are filled with tears. Wish I could go back and change these years. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. I'm going through Let me see the hands in the air to the top. Oh, I'm going. I can't hear you say. I'm going through changes. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Birmingham. God bless Black Sabbath. God bless Ozzy Osbourne.
So, Dominic is his name, right?
Yeah.
Can he command a crowd or what?
Well, the crazy thing is, when this video first came out, not a lot of people really knew him.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, in the beginning, you're not too sure
Yeah.
how people are reacting. Like, he's opening, it's daytime.
So, all right. So let me get some background on it. Is he had Ozzy come? This was an Ozzy concert, a Black Sabbath concert.
Yeah, this is the one where Ozzy, his last concert, like 2 months ago.
Not the tribute concert. Though.
No, this is the one where Ozzy plays at the end of the show.
Gotcha.
So in the beginning of this show, he gives Dom his Dog's
Okay,
something.
that's the dog over there, and the sound out there was the cat doing something stupid.
He
Okay.
gives Dom his cross necklace. So a couple bands play. Ozzy comes out at the end, and then
Okay.
Ozzy passes away 2 weeks after this concert.
Oh,
So this
yeah.
was like the send off, but Dom was like, people not too familiar with him, like not that many people, and then it was like, wow,
Yeah. Wow, I got the dog running around down here, so.
she's being a brat.
There's. What do you want? What do you want? What? Come here. What? You want to play guitar? Come here. No, don't. Stupid dog. Come here. What? Hey. Yeah. Let me see if I can get her.
Too busy being under your armpit.
Yeah, she's just a needy golden doodle, and yeah, she's sweet. Anyway, so yeah, this is amazing. So the background story is pretty cool about him not really being all that well known yet.
Yeah, I
right?
mean, not like he is now.
Yeah.
Like, even 2 months has made a huge difference. Like, that wasn't... But
So-
he was known to Ozzy. Like, he was a friend of the family, and
He was a
Ozzy
friend of the
liked him.
family, yeah.
Yeah, but not because of any connections. It's just happened. He was up and coming. He's from Birmingham also. And they just really liked him. And
So he was kind of anointed,
it was like,
so to
yeah,
speak,
it was
by
like
by
right
Ozzy.
place, right time kind of.
Yeah, I remember Ozzy Osbourne. Black Sabbath was the first concert I ever went to. I was probably in 10th grade. I think I mentioned this before. Me and a couple of school buddies of mine down at the Brooklyn Academy of Music, our moms drove us to the concert. I don't know how they let us go, and then they hung around somewhere until the concert was done. And here we were, all of, I think, 15 years old, going to a Black Sabbath concert. And I remember it was pretty simple. There were two PA columns on the side that they were singing through, and their amps, and that was it. It wasn't like a huge sound system or anything. And it was really cool because by that time we were all super into Black Sabbath. It was just the new band that had just come out, this cool new sound. It's kind of nice to see in this regard, in some sense, the torch being passed over. What's Dominic's last name? Do we know?
I'd have to let me look.
Yeah, I don't know. I know everybody refers to him as Dom. So
yeah, I noticed that too.
So, okay, stupid question number one: is Youngblood the name of the band? Is that his stage name?
That's his stage name.
That's his stage name. Okay, all right.
His real name is Dominic Harrison.
Dominic Harrison. Okay. Yeah. So
Oh my
I
God,
mean,
he's younger than me.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I listen back to, I see these young people on YouTube and stuff. Some smoking guitar players, and it's funny. There's a lot of talent out in the world. There's just a lot of talent out there. Whether or not it percolates up to the top, is another story, because it's a whole sordid game to play to find fame. Some people find it easy. Some people chase it all their lives. But regardless, you see all these people with super talent like this, and some of them get through, some of them don't. But this is great. So I guess I don't know if I know the Black Sabbath version of this song. This is a Black Sabbath song, right?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if I know it.
different than
Okay,
this.
so when I listened to Black Sabbath, that was probably early 70s, I guess it would be. And by the time Masters of Reality came around and those albums, I had moved on to Emerson, Lake and Palmer and Yes, and things that were, technically a lot more demanding, and that's where my interest lied. So I kind of didn't listen to much of this anymore, and hence, a lot of other stuff that may have come around, I was just intrigued by stuff that was technically a little more difficult. Frank Zappa, I remember the first time I heard Frank Zappa, it kind of, changed my DNA. I was just like, this guy's brilliant, weird,
Looks like you.
weird, but brilliant, And so anyway, back to this song, Changes. A really nice version of this song, and from what the little I know of Youngblood, is his ability to take what had traditionally been a heavier song and bring this passionate, singing style to it, and then contrast it with a heavier section, going into a heavier section. Those are some of the things that I listened to that I've heard so far, which is really good, which means, you know, he understands what an audience wants. He understands, you know, what it takes to really wow a crowd. And I think it's really cool. You know, musically it's pretty straightforward. A minor going into a C, and the chorus F, E minor, D minor, kind of a thing there. So there's nothing crazy happening there. Just really powerful, great arrangement, and you know, to hear the whole crowd come in, especially when it's a cappella, when he's singing solo at the end, to have everybody coming in on that.
So cool.
Yeah, really cool. So yeah, another winner, Youngblood. And you know, and by the way, you know, sometimes somebody will be like, I've had a couple of people, every once in a while I'll get a critique, and it'll be like, oh, you should do your homework before you listen to it. That's the whole point of what I do. I don't really want to know anything about what I'm listening to. I want to hear it for the first time and give you my first impression of it. So, you know, that's as kind as I could be regarding those comments. And I'm not going to go and listen to every Youngblood song I've ever heard of, because the whole point is me coming on this channel and listening to it for the first time and getting an impression of it. And little by little, I start to develop a sense of the artist and start hearing their songs. And I think the first group that happened with was probably Radiohead, where I think the first thing I heard was Pyramid Song.
Yeah.
Pyramid Song, and I thought, and I'm telling you, man, I listened to it and I was like, oh, this is interesting. And little by little, I started, you know, I'd hear the song here or there, and I'd go, oh, I know that song and everything. And you know, now I really appreciate something that I had never really given enough time to absorb before. And it's a matter of absorption. Again, you know, if you're my age and you grew up when I did, you absorbed music. You didn't. What would the word be now? Just use it and throw it away. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Music has to. You have to like it instantly. So that's why it's all corporate. You know, you got to write this hook. You got to do this. You got to do that within the first 3 seconds. So you got to like the music right away. We can sell a ton of them, and then who gives a crap? Throw it away and get another one. Just like your TV, just like everything that, you know, we bought a TV back in the day. You expected it to last forever, and when it broke, a guy came over to your house and fixed it, because you weren't going to spend that money to buy another TV. You were going to get the thing fixed, and then somewhere around.
Probably
early 80s, it was like, oh my God, they're selling TVs for like, you can get a color TV for like, you know, $250. What the hell? You know, and you'd buy it, you figuring it was a piece of crap, and it wasn't bad at all. It was pretty good, and when it broke, this whole new paradigm shift came, and it was like, just buy another one.
Yeah.
Throw it away and buy another one. And so, you know, music, it has that sensibility to it now, and it's very pleasing to be able to assimilate music and to take some time to really understand it. Because if I listen to Radiohead once and I didn't give myself to really listen again and again and again, I might dismiss it, because true art takes time to understand and to have it become part of your DNA. So anyway, I like what's happening here with Youngblood's music. I think it's really good. It's really worthwhile. It's catchy enough for you to like it your first time around, but it pays homage to the music of the past and its sensibility, and I think that's a great thing. So anyway, guys, that's it right now. Let's move on to the next one, and I will see you shortly.